What is going on, guys? Early start today, right? Little bit of an early start, but we're good to go. What is going on, Vipero? Welcome to the stream, brother. Eagle Star, welcome to the stream. Iffy, what's happening? Welcome to the stream. Look at the absolute state of this card. I'm going to tell you what, there's a lot of neat matches in this card. The women's survival title belt is going to be on the line here tonight. Light heavyweight title on the line. Championship, this is a tag team match, but not really, championship belts aren't on the line, but we're starting to see the formation of the MAD, or the evolution of the MAD. It looks like Paden might be joining that right now. 3-on-3, the Syndicate going up and going after part of the new blood. Blaise joining them for that. Women's World Championship title belt on the line. TV title on the line. Another tag match going on. And then John Cena going up and trying to get after the $1 million title. But before we get started, just want to, we've seen a lot of breaking news and a lot of stuff that is going on. So why not show you guys a couple of things here? We know we got a couple of new signings. So let's check that out real quick. Look at this brand new cruiserweight coming into the cruiserweight division. So that should be interesting. And there is one more. We won't see him debut in here tonight, but look at the state of this guy here. Freaky probably also looks like a really good candidate to end up in the MAD. Just saying. But before we get going, let's go ahead and get this show started. Championship title belt on the line. Look, a lot of newcomers in this match that is going to be going up against the champion. A lot of stuff to prove, a lot of things to prove from all these wrestlers. So all of them get a shot here tonight to get in the Elimination Chamber. And you want to talk about a way to start off an episode. How about a survival title match? That'll get the blood going right away. And look at this. First time ever, we're not drinking whiskey. It's way... I never thought I'd say this, but it's just too early.
The following contest is an Elimination Chamber match and is for the WCW Extreme Classic Championship. Introducing the champion, representing the Bikers from Smithfield, North Carolina, the WCW Extreme Classic Champion and the WCW Underground Non-Stop Champion, Hyperspeed TJones.
So TJones, the champion, making her way down to the ring. Now, one of the toughest things about this belt is it is completely random. So now, luckily for the champion, we don't know what order they come out in, but we do know the first 4 people that come out into the ring will not be the 2 starting the match. So, no way to tell. We have seen the champion start the matches before. There is no special privilege. You win the match or you don't win the match. Now, one of the things where I started looking into some of the stuff, especially in the women's division, there is only one woman not associated with a tag team or a faction. That is Monica Monroe, who has just come in to the WCW. So, looking at readjusting some of my plans, some of those things, you're going to start to see some of the readjustments here tonight, but that means that's a lot of factions in a smaller division. So, we'll figure that out.
And introducing the challenger from Berlin, Germany,
And don't know if you guys caught in the Discord, but Monica absolutely understands the sliders, how the sliders work, how the attitude sliders work, how the in-game sliders work. Like, there's a lot of things that go into making a character do the things you want him or her to do. There's a lot of things that go in to winning and not winning. And wins and losses absolutely matter in this game. In wrestling, maybe they don't matter as much, but in the game, they absolutely matter. So you start winning, and we've seen that over the past couple streams where I've showed you the ratings and what it does to the ratings. Now, I will say this, the ratings are not the biggest driving indicator or the biggest driving factor of if your wrestler is going to be good or your wrestler is going to be bad.
Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, the mechanic, Melinda Gutierrez.
So that's not the biggest driving indicator. Really, the move sets and the way the move sets line up to the other person. I've seen 70s beat 99s all the time. Like, that's not even the thing. Now, it does play a factor and it does play a role in how the match goes out and how the match gets laid out. And I think that is the thing that makes this so exciting, letting the AI do what the AI does, just setting the match cards and getting in there. It's funny because if you look at the ratings on some of these, like Serra in a couple matches has absolutely been squashed. There is no way if you looked at the ratings you would believe that could happen. So definitely stuff we keep an eye on. That's why it takes a little bit to develop the characters, get the right move sets in. It could be the difference in the match, one or two of the move sets that are on, or moves that are on one of the characters.
Representing the Gate Crushers from the Garden of Eden, the WCW Women's Underground Internet Champion, the Evil Within, Rex and Tessa.
But it could be the difference between only one or two moves in a moveset. As an example, I changed 3 moves on Repentia. All of a sudden, she's starting to win. So it's just finding the right combinations inside the movesets that you have. There's no one right moveset. I do not allow there to be 5 or 6 finishers per character. Every character gets 1 finisher. A couple of them have 2. That's it. When we look at the special moves, 3 at the most. Most of them only have 2. 3 if they have 2 finishers, like, and a third special move would matter. Like, it would line up with it, then we put that in. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into trying to make this the best. Because, look, at the end of the day, everybody wants to win, right? And we all can't win. That is the part of having created wrestlers. But being able to put on banger matches is a big thing.
Representing the Gate Crushers from New York, Serra.
What is going on, Temple? Welcome to the stream, brother. Guys, if you haven't gone over to Temple's channel, go over, check him out. Subscribe to his channel, get involved. It is another created wrestler channel where you can get involved. Get out there, do some stuff. If you need a wrestler, or I've created your wrestler and you need them uploaded up over there, just let me know. Now, most of our wrestlers, as of late, should be relatively easy to find. All you got to do is use the hashtag Totes, hashtag TOTES. So one of my favorite match types, this is one of the things, I believe the first 1 or 2 maybe survival title matches way back in the day, you got to go way back to season 1. I believe one of the first 1 or 2 weren't this. Ever since then, you have to win it in the Elimination Chamber. It's the only way to do it. Man, that is one entrance, like all of a sudden stuff is going on.
From Manchester, New Hampshire, the specialist, Van Nelson Lady.
But all of a sudden, stuff is going on, and then there's smoke, and then you can kind of see some movement in the smoke, then bam! Vanessa walks through it. But here tonight, one of the main reasons we've got this going, we're going to see who comes out on top, who starts doing the stuff, who starts separating themselves from the newcomers coming in, or can the champion retain her title belt? This is one of the hardest matches. I don't believe it's the hardest. I believe the Outlaw Championship is the hardest one to win and the hardest one to maintain or retain. But this is number 2. This used to be the toughest one, but now it's number 2. So Vanessa and Serra getting started inside the ring. They're going to start this match out. Now, a couple of people have been able to win the match from the 1 or 2 position, but it is very rare and a huge accomplishment when it happens. McWayne being the first one to ever do it. Can Vanessa or can Serra here tonight be able to do it? We'll find out today. That's right, we will find out today. And look at the state of that. I'm not getting up, I'm telling you. Not going to do it. Serra way tougher than me. I'm not getting up. You jump off of the top rope and you put two feet in my belly? Nope. Not having it. You would have gone up to the top rope. I would have stepped up. I would have tapped out right then. I would have walked over to Charles Robinson and said, hey, bro, I'm tapping. I'm not Do you see what she's about to do? She's about to jump off the top rope. Not doing it. No coup de grace for me. Thank you very much. Oh, let's guess. I'm going to guess Monica. Only 2 times in the history of this match have I guessed it 100% right. Nope. Melinda. Iffy. If you guys don't know, Iffy is Melinda. And Iffy's in the comments right now. What? Look at that little double team action. I'm going to tell you, people know right now, you can be allied, you cannot be allied, because obviously we got 2 of the gate crashers inside the ring right now. But I guarantee you, oh, what a crazy move, and catches Serra off guard. Melinda already down, so don't think she took any of the damage of that, but taking some damage right there, getting smashed into the elimination chamber. And here's the worst part about these elimination chambers. You look outside the ring still has that give. But on the outside where they're fighting right now, it is steel. So there's no padding, there's no nothing, just steel walkways, no give. All right, let's go with the champ, TJ. TJ's coming out. Bam. 1 for 2, that'll get you in the All-Star game, you know what I mean? We're batting 500 right now. So now Vanessa hooking it up with the champ. Melinda hooking it up with Serra. Serra, though, gets out of the way. Almost a bad deal right there. And Vanessa really getting to work. Starting to almost feel like she may be the favorite to win this. Look at this. Serra slams down Melinda's. Melinda going to tap out. No, Melinda fights through it. Now, one of the interesting things we have talked about is Melinda looking like she might be getting some outside training from another source. And it almost looks like it is probably Totes McGotes. It looks like Melinda will be walking out with Totes tonight. Now, I've said this before, we have seen Totes do this with one other character before. So is that what's going on right now with Melinda? We definitely want to keep an eye out on that. But it worked with Recon Delta. Recon Delta going through, needing to get that jump start. Ends up, Totes kind of takes him under his wing just for a brief period of time, and then the next thing you know, now Recon a world champion. But that too was post like pre-4 Horsemen. So, don't know, just something that we need to be keeping an eye on. Monica now in the ring. And TJ getting a 2 count on Serra. And this is what I'm talking about. Much, much better showing from Serra. Something that makes a lot more sense right now than it did before. Whoa, Melinda hooking it up, saying, whoa, you want some of this? TJ gets up and says, yes, she does. As a matter of fact, she does want some of that. Monica now going after Vanessa. And again, now Vanessa getting a double team put on her by TJ and Monica. I'm going to guess Repentia is going to be the next to come out. I don't know what's giving me the idea, but I think it's going to be Repentia. What is going on, Digital? Welcome to the stream, brother. Look at this. Repentia now and Melinda on the outside. Monica heading up top. That might do it. 1, 2. And how do you survive that? How in the world did Vanessa survive that? That is Monica's finisher. And then even gave it a little extra oomph coming down off that second rope. But she is able to hit that move in a variety of ways. Oh, Serra going after TJ, trying to put her finisher on there. TJ moved out of the way, however. And now Vanessa and Monica going after it. And that's the thing, you got to watch these guys. They will be going back and forth. They will get things mixed up. TJ now back after Vanessa. Monica is like, what? Okay. Well, she sees iffy. And now going after Melinda. But look, Vanessa immediately going right back after Monica. Melinda sitting in the corner. Serra. Oh, gate crashers trying to put TJ out. TJ fighting both gate crashers right now. Grabs the leg of Repentia. 2, 3. And that should show you exactly how hard that outside part of the ring is. TJ landing a variation of her finisher on the outside. Repentia landing right there on her head and then getting put out right there. Melinda now reverse DDT on the champ. Vanessa rolling up the leg of Serra. Oh! Oh! Monica got in the way and ends up getting hit, but saves Serra. Saved Serra. That might have been it for Serra, but again, Monica getting in the way. Don't think she meant to do that, but that is exactly what happened. Oh, that is the exact move. That is the exact move that put Repentia out. But Vanessa ends up saving Serra from the champ. Champ unable to put a pin on her. Melinda with a huge clothesline now going to the choke. And this right here just goes to show you no good deed goes unpunished. Vanessa saves Serra, and Serra gives Vanessa a big reverse slam. Whoa, what is this? Melinda, that's her finisher, grabs the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Monica out as well. This is one of those matches that will definitely test your mettle. TJ getting thrown into the elimination chamber, but then getting out of the way. Now immediately going back after Serra. Will she go for Vanessa? Will she go for the pin? 1, 2. And remember this, Vanessa and Serra are the ones that started out in this match. TJ now setting up for the finisher. And that might be it. That was the move right there that put Repentia out and now puts out Vanessa. Whoa, that was like a double move right there put on Serra. Melinda able to duck out of the way. And then you got to wonder, is some of this training starting to pay off? It certainly looks like with that newfound attitude, and it looks like that attitude is like one of the attitudes of the Horsemen. Serra doesn't care what the attitude is, though, going after Melinda. TJones sitting up right now. And TJones once again in a position to retain the Survival title belt. Picks up Melinda. Serra now on the ground. What's going on, Digital Brother? Welcome to the stream. If I didn't say it. One, two. Melinda able to kick out. Serra trying to be the beneficiary of that move right there. And look at this pin. But only a 1 count. So if I saw that right now and I was Melinda, I would be like, hey, we need a double team up on the champ here. Melinda fighting through that, but I would worry about getting the champ out first. Oh, look at this. Is TJ going to tap out? Charles Robinson in the perfect position to block the camera. But Vanessa lets her out of it. Didn't look like she was going to tap out, so Vanessa wisely lets her back up to try to catch Melinda off guard. Does catch Melinda off guard. Thanks, brother. I really appreciate that. I always appreciate any of the things going on like that, for sure. And look at that. Serra ends up eliminating the champion. So now no matter what happens, either Serra or Melinda will be the brand new Survival champion. Serra giving Melinda the rump shaker. Now taking it off the ropes. We have seen people win with those moonsaults off the ropes. Here we go. Thought that was going to be the pity maneuver, but grabs the leg anyway. 1, 2, 3, and Dancing Serra comes out on top and becomes the brand new Survival champion.
Here's your winner, and new WCW Extreme Classic Champion, Serra.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. We look back at the last thing, and even Serra in the comments was like, oh, I'm sorry, not my best performance. The very next performance comes out, wins one of the toughest belts to win in the WCW, ends up winning the WCW Special Series Women's Survival title. So that's what I mean. Don't get your head down, keep fighting. Congrats going out to her. Now, Milkman and Kedri getting ready to square it off here tonight. So should be an interesting match. You've got the Bikers. Now the Bikers really needing every win that they can get because they're getting ready to go in to the extinction level match. So really needing to build up momentum, really needing to get some wins back behind them because they will be going up against the team of KVD.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Maniacs from Pangea, weighing in at 272 pounds, the WCW Hardcore Champion, the Milkman Maniac!
That is true. Like, you guys wait till you see this. Like, I showed you the picture of the entrance. You wait till you see it's on another level. Ken Shawn is going to be a great addition into the WCW. But right now, Milk making his way down to the ring, the current Hardcore Champion. Hardcore Championship belt not on the line in this match. But really important that maybe Kedri can get that win. Maybe we haven't seen a lot of Kedri, so maybe getting the chance to knock off some of that ring rust and make sure he's in the right fighting condition to ensure the survival of the Bikers.
And his opponent, representing the Bikers from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Psycho
Kedri now making his way down to the ring in one of the better entrances ever. If you go all the way back to season 1, it was kind of a shock to see Kedri come out with some of the entrance stuff that he comes out with. Especially when you see the biker, but the biker from Ireland. So he is going to be giving up some size here in the ring right now, but I don't think that matters to the Bikers. You can see right away Kedri getting off, going to use that speed against Milkman. But if Milk gets his hands on him, Milk starts getting things going. Milk can end the match with a quickness. And, you know, probably in this case, Milk does not do a body good. You know what I mean? Like, if you ask Kedri, that's probably Milk isn't doing his body good at all right now. Milk kicking him right into that lower back, dropping him on the outside of the ring. Referee getting ready to start his count. Kedri trying to get things turned around, and does. You want to talk about some of the great equalizers in the world. The back of your scunion and that thin rubber mat on the floor could be it. You know what else? You guys know where I'm from. It says it right in the game. Today, we have a brand new restaurant opening in our area. We're going to it for lunch. It opens at 11 o'clock, and it's called Big Whiskey. So you gotta know, anything named whiskey, Totes is gonna go see it. I'm just saying. Whiskey. It does the body good. If you're of age. If you're not, don't do it. Don't be dumb. I need to have a podcast about life. A life podcast. Where I give you all my life advice. Through real stories. Look at this. Is that it? 1, 2. And Kedri able to kick out into Kedri now using that to get back up, and look, Milk's like, hey, let me run this forearm and get you a little bulldog on it, and the perfect part to the next move, throw him into the ropes. Can he throw him into the turnbuckle? No, he does. Oh, you didn't know? Kedri turning it back around. Milk trying to get away from him. Kedri, though, going to stay on the offense. Milk starting to shake his head, starting to come to, and Kedri says, no, thank you. You take that. Oh, man. Kedri, we may have to start calling him the Scunion Destroyer. What is going on? Wally, welcome to the stream, brother. We need to get Wally in the universe. That's what we need to do. Kedri now getting back into the ring. Milk waiting for him, a big knee. And there are just these times when you watch Milk wrestle where you've got to wonder and you've got to ask yourself, he looks the part, he wrestles the part. How is Milk not a world champion as of yet? Wally, 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 yeah! Hell yeah, it's Wally. Here we go, Kedri setting up for it. Is he going to be able to get in the Irish car bomb? No! Milk says no thank you. He does not like Irish car bombs. Sent that drink right on back to Milk. Or right on back to Kedri. And now look at these two standing in the ring, mano a mano. Kedri's like, oh, you don't like Irish car bombs. Why don't you take some fists? Milk says, no, thank you, sir. You'd have some fists. Tries to return it back to the sender, but the only person returning anything apparently is Kedri. Kedri says hit him, and then changes his mind. And what is that? What is he doing? Kedri ended it out, and then at the end, oh no, here we go. Here we go again. Ow. Like, I don't even want to watch it, you know what I mean? Kedri now rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And that is exactly what happened. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is going on there? Sawyer, a member of the Bikers, coming in, wanting to get a piece of Milk, but then also goes after Kedri as well. What kind of implications is that going to have on the match coming up? An extinction level match. Are the Bikers going to be on the same page? Things that make you go, Wow. That is going to be quite a bit of stuff to digest right there. Kedri winning the match against Milkman, getting that edge that the Bikers are going to need moving forward. Sawyer coming in, we know he wants to get that hardcore title belt, and maybe the emotions got the best of him, and he just started trying to clean house in the entire arena, and he did. And then he left. He came on strong. He's like Bud Dry. He came on strong, and then he was gone.
And is for the WCW Light Heavyweight Championship.
And look at this. You see, the only way to really hold 3 title belts is the way it could happen tonight. if Jade can win this, she's got a WCW Special Series title belt. Then she's got a Universal Tag Team title belt. So, and then a singles title belt. Doesn't matter what it is. The only way to possibly hold on to 3 title belts without having to vacate one in every category. One in the tag team division, one in the singles division, and a Special Series title belt. Now, rare you would ever see that, but Jade is also the only Universal Grand Slam champion. We don't even have a WCW Grand Slam champion as of yet. Let's even look. I don't think anybody is even close to it. There's a couple people with 3 title belts, but to do it, you need 6. You know what I mean? So, on the female side, there's 5. A couple of people have won 3. So they're a little bit closer. But yeah, no Grand Slams as of yet there. A couple close. You have on the Universal men's side, Totes, McGotes is close. Goldberg was close, and that's it. And on the female side, you got Jane. You got Witcher, who is close. And that's it. So Grand Slam champions, big deal. Jane, the only one. Can she become the first to hold 3 title belts? We're about to find out. What is going on, Derek? Welcome to the stream, brother.
Introducing the challenger from Leeds, England, one half of the Universal Women's World Tag Team Champions and one half of the WCW Extreme, the Tag Team Classic Champions, the Legend Killer, Jade. And her opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, the WCW Light Heavyweight Champion, TAMMY.
So remember, TAMMY undefeated since coming to WCW. When a title belt is on the line, nobody has ever beat her. She came in, won her very first match for the light heavyweight title belt, and has maintained it ever since. Can Jane tonight find a way to take the belt from her? If she does not, TAMMY will tie Phoenix for the record for most title defenses in a row at 4. So far, it's got 3 title defenses, but this would be the 4th. And we're talking about like the who's who of the women's division that she has beat. She beat Phoenix for the belt, beat Heather D, both of those ladies world champions, beat Repentia, who has won the Outlaw title. Got to be the hardest title in the game to win, to be fair. And Melinda Gutierrez, who has been on another level. Now just needing to take that next step. But look at this. The only thing that would be worse is if that was a dude. Would have got it right in the peaches, but no peaches going on in this match, thank goodness. TAMMY now grabs the leg. 1, 2, oh, just a 1 count. But you can see TAMMY really fitting into the biker's mold as well. Loves the brawl. Loves to fight, does not back down from it. And look at this! Oh, now I want TAMMY to win like that. Just like Jane, just like Mimi, they both have these nonchalant pins. Just like Eagle Star has this pin where he'll step on your chest and flex. Now, I've never seen that pin before. I've never seen that pin style where it's the 2 knees, but now that's how I want TAMMY to win every match. And we've never seen that move either. So TAMMY tonight pulling out some new stuff. Jade tried to slow her down with the sleeper hold. TAMMY not having it, though. And back and forth they go. Now, you want to talk about, like, some other crazy implications of this match. And TAMMY not even really needing to win the match. She is in the ring with the only female Grand Slam champion. You look at Jane, you look at Cheyenne, you look at Ozzy. You do well against these three ladies. And Witcher. Witcher gets put on that level too because she is right there as well. But you beat one of those four ladies. That kind of puts you in a whole new category. That kind of puts you on a whole different level. So, not just the title belt on the line here, but can TAMMY just show in her brief period of being in WCW that she needs to be up in a higher division. Look at this. Has that submission move locked in. Jade gets out of it, but then gets that, rolls up the leg. 1, 2, and 2.5. Jade able to kick out, but you can see definitely taking the toll. And look at that. TAMMY never one to disappoint. Doing a little pose for all the camera guys out in the thing. And this might be it right here. Gets it locked in. Will Jade tap out? And look, they don't call Jade the legend killer for no reason. TAMMY, though, right now just seems to be just slightly ahead, like half a step ahead of Jade. Jade trying to get back to her feet and now fighting back, but TAMMY fights back. Jade now on the ground. TAMMY will come out and keep pushing her advantage right here. What is going on? Ebola, welcome to the stream, brother. Now remember, we've got to say it because there is a title belt on the line. Titles cannot change hands with a count out. So right now for TAMMY, doesn't matter if there's a count out, she'll retain the title. For Jane, though, she all but knows she needs to get back in the ring. TAMMY helping her out with that. So no worries there. And TAMMY setting up for it again. But Jane able to stop it. And this is usually the prelude to Jade's finishing move. There she goes, setting up for it. Last stance of Mary Jane. One more time to get a win and in. Now look at this. The other nonchalant, the queen of the nonchalant pin. 2, 3, and TAMMY for the first time ever loses the light heavyweight championship.
Here is your winner, and new WCW Light Heavyweight Champion, the Legend Killer, Jade.
I'm going to tell you right now, though, if I was in the women's division and I was holding on to a title belt that fell in line above the light heavyweight title, after watching what we just watched, after seeing what TAMMY has done already, and now knowing that TAMMY is freed up to pursue other title belts, and I was in the women's division, I don't know how much I'd be cheering for this. Because I've just got a funny feeling TAMMY might be coming for you. But I told you they don't call Jane the legend killer for no reason. So there is that. Now in the next match, the brand new WCW Tag Team Champions will be taking on what looks like a brand new initiation of Peyton Hardy into the MAD. Anybody can be mad, but only a few can be MAD.
The following contest is an elimination match. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 439 pounds, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, the Grinders.
Oh, that's awesome, Digital. Raven, always one of my more favorite characters. You look at Raven and Diamond Dallas Page. Very similar stories of how things went and how the arcs and how their careers went later on, and then the success that they could have seen. If I was booking WCW, those two guys, like Raven would have been a world champion. Period. He just would have been. Had all the tools to do it.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 537 pounds, the WCW Extreme Tag Team Champions, the
Madness Asylum Disciples. And it looks like they've got a brand new member, and it looks like he fits in. Peyton Hardy now joining the MAD. And that has got to be scary. You got Blaise McCoy, you got Brooklyn Joker, and now you got Peyton Hardy getting involved in the madness. Now, when you look at that group, didn't really see Blaise being in the tag team division. However, him and Brooklyn Jokers are the 8-man tag team champions. We should see those title belts defended soon. But right now, the newly formed team, and only their second match. In their first match together, they end up winning the WCW Tag Team Champions. But now getting quite, even though the title belts are not on the line, this is a tag team elimination match. Yeah, it was kind of sad to see the stuff that happened to Raven, and mainly due to Hogan, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to tell you, this character, Ken Sean, is, I'm excited about him. I'm excited about him, and I'm excited about Chilavok. It's going to be really interesting, both these characters, to see how things go. And I'm excited, too, about Monica. Once I can just get... I think after watching this match, I think I see part of the problem to line it up the way it needs to be lined up. So we'll see about getting that fixed. Now Peyton getting back in. And look, Brooklyn not having it. Brooklyn's another one. We're going to see some big things coming from Brooklyn here before too long. Not just because he's as big as he is, but we will definitely see some things. And if you guys want a little hint into things that are coming, things that could be happening for your faction, things that could be happening because of individual wrestlers. This is a great episode to watch. There is a lot of little things going on in this episode that should kind of clue you into some stuff. What is going on, Tammy? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a few things where it was the same thing with Totes when Vipero beat Totes for the U.S. title belt. I was like, be careful what you wish for. Next thing you know, Totes got the Universal title around his waist and the Universal $1 Million title. So, yeah, they beat him for the U.S. title, but again, you just got to be careful what you wish for. I got a funny feeling could be seeing the same thing. Look at this. Jahki gets it. Jahki absolutely gets it. Look at how big Brooklyn Joker is compared to Jahki and compared to Rated R2K. I would have got that chair a long time ago. I would have got people out of the crowd and thrown them at Brooklyn. I would have been hitting them with people from the crowd. Anything. Look at how high up he is right now. That is a long way down. Jahki now jumping, trying to get R2K back in. R2K is in. And look at the state of these guys. Paden fitting right in with the MAD, showing you that he, too, can be mad. And Paden certainly's got the face paint for it. Did not even need to change that up whatsoever. And these guys, you know, it's the second time these guys have ever got to fight together. The first time that Paden and Brooklyn Joker has fought together, but they are all doing very well. What is going on? Blaise, welcome to the stream, brother. And guys, I know most of you know, but if it is your first time here and you don't know about it, go check out Blaise Radio. Runs an amazing E-Federation as well. Matter of fact, couple people from the LTD in this match, including Brooklyn Jokers. If you want to see the birthplace of Mad, go check out the LTD. Brooklyn whipping them into the corner now, putting them back into the corner. No tag team title belts on the line right now, but the tag team champions are seemingly struggling against Brooklyn Jokers, which is no small feat. They have had a lot of emergency tags in and out, and I've got a feeling they would need a lot more because look at the state of this. Look, Brooklyn's like, let me get in a workout here. Let me get in a quick workout. We're in the match. Maybe we do the workout. Jahki said he didn't appreciate being workout weight. And now splits open. Brooklyn Jokers grabs the leg. 1, 2. And Brooklyn able to kick out in 2. That is exactly, yeah. I love that. The first time I heard you say it, I didn't understand why. And then I got the logo, and then I got it. Yeah, Totes over in the LED too. Except Totes can't find a way to win, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying to figure it out. Look at that chair. All kinds of bent up. Now still in the center of the ring. Paden bringing Jahki out. Jahki, though, getting things turned back around now. Trying to get back in charge. And what you would think, just because of the size, is this is probably the one they would want to isolate and try to make most of their inroads through. Not let Paden tag back out. Jahki grabbing the leg. 1. But Paden a lot fresher than Brooklyn Jokers is, so it is still going to take some doing to get him out of here. Right now, I would be looking at maybe doing Getting some double team moves in right there. Going up to the top, and because they are a tag team that has won the WCW World Tag Title belts, they do have, look at that cutter, but they do have a tag team finishing move as well. Oh, that will speed things up. Grabs the leg, Brooklyn realizes it too, and Brooklyn gets around the referee and breaks up that tag. What is going on, Sentinel? Welcome to the stream, brother. AKA the GOAT. Yeah, I love it. Look at that. I've never seen that move, but we saw it right now. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. So they eliminated the one, but now this is the one. Will they be able to break through Brooklyn's defenses? And look, to be fair, you hit me with that crazy move too. I'm out. I'm not having it. Jahki with a huge uppercut. Brooklyn into the corner, then Jahki with that uppercut. It happened so fast you might have missed it, and now a double team move. The champs starting to get their feet under him, starting to get the rhythm of the night. Jahki in and waiting to see if he can get this in. Look at that, having to cut Brooklyn down to size. Goes up top. What is this going to be? You know what it, oh, ends up missing it. Look how fast the big man got out of the way. Then going over, taunting the world champions with their own bodies. Brooklyn setting up for his finisher. But Jahki not having it. Even that punch hurting the wrist of Jahki. Is that going to play into anything? And I think Jahki wanted to go coast to coast. But changed his mind and then brings R2K in. Or maybe, and we didn't see him on the screen, maybe just talking some trash to Paden is what he was doing. Paden now making his way out of the ring. Brooklyn rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And rated R2K able to kick out in 2. What is going on, Herbie? Welcome to the stream, brother. 1. And only a 1 count. Herbie and Digital both wrestling tonight, I believe, if I am not mistaken. Brooklyn, you can see, still got the blood like coming down. The blood is not slowed down. But neither has Brooklyn. Brooklyn now picking up rated R2K. And again, look at the absolute height of this. This is crazy. You know, you look at a guy like, let's say Herbie picked somebody up and did that. Not that big of a deal. Brooklyn picking you up and doing that, that is a big deal. That is a long way down. That is a car wreck. Your body's about to be in a car wreck with the mat. And Brooklyn grabbing the lights. Thought maybe there wasn't enough light in the arena. Fixing to install light right upside the head of rated R2K. R2K not having that though. Getting things turned back around. Looking like he was going for a kick. Misses it. What is going on? Jesse the Jackhammer, welcome to the stream. Brooklyn now really controlling what is going on inside the ring. Slowing things down, but not slowing down the damage being done. Just slowing things down a little bit. Oh, went to go for it and missed it. Looked like we were about to see no laughing matter, but missed the grab right there. Owie. Oh, look. Look. He crawls over and gets his arm. 1, 2. And R2K was not going to be able to kick out. Brooklyn Joker trying to get back to his feet. R2K must have been out. Starting to come back to. Brooklyn now gets him. No laughing matter. And nobody is laughing now. That is going to be it for R2K. 3. And now it is up to Jahki to try to win this match, or up to Brooklyn Joker. Brooklyn has brought it back to a one-on-one match. Can Jahki find a way? Well, I can tell you what he did do. He kicked the ref right in the face. Maybe the ref missed a call that he didn't like, but ends up kicking the ref in the face. Somehow Charles Robinson taking it. And look at this. That's an owie. That's an owie if I've ever seen one. Jahki now letting the fists and the elbows go. Goes now, gets a kendo stick of his own. Oh, I have never seen that move with a kendo stick before. Brooklyn getting out of the way. Jahki steps back, ducks it, and then comes up, breaks the kendo stick over Brooklyn, and look at all the blood coming out now. Brooklyn still able to kick out with a lot of authority in 2. Jahki whips him into the corner. Brooklyn fighting through that. Picks up Jahki now, takes him, throws him into the rope. Jahki able to get his arms up though in time. 1. And Jahki kicking now with a lot of authority himself. And you look at some of this, it's kind of hard for Brooklyn to hit some of the moves. You look at the height difference, so when he swings a normal swing, sometimes it doesn't take a lot to get out of the way. Jahki ducks the 1. Brooklyn then goes down low, just like we were talking about. Grabs Jahki, has him in this bear hold. Jahki fighting through, doing the old ear slapper right to the scunion of Brooklyn Joker, now hitting him with a spear. Once again, going under the ring, gets a guitar, gets back in, and hits Brooklyn Joker with the guitar. That's kind of crazy. Brooklyn Joker on his knees is just as tall as Jahki is standing up. That should tell you the pure size of Brooklyn Joker. Now Brooklyn going, looking like maybe he's going to abandon and just go after the power moves. Jahki realizing that now, trying to go with the speed, trying to stay just ahead, and trying to use the size of Brooklyn Joker against himself. Oh, that's that. Yow. That just hurt my lower back, thinking about trying to pick up the Joker. Oh, Jahki trying to use that, and the elbow right to the top of the scunion of Jahki. Jahki crawling over into the corner. Brooklyn Joker's now going after the steel steps. Jahki sees the steel steps, hits him, then hits him with a cutter. Is Brooklyn Joker's even going to be able to get back up? Hit him with a spear, then hit him with a cutter. Brooklyn getting back to his feet. Jahki hits him again. Referee up to a 7 count. And I think Jahki realizes what needs to be done. Referee up to 9. And there's a reason why they are the WCW World Tag Team Champions. Even though the belts weren't on the line, Jahki finding a way to get it done. And the Grinders winning the match here tonight. And look, I'm going to tell you, like, you're looking at a guy as big as Brooklyn Jokers. Maybe that's how I win the match here tonight as well. I'll do what I got to do to win, you know that. But the Grinders coming away with the victory. But we do now know that Paden Hardy is a member of MAD. Man, Angel, what is going on, brother? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that sucks. Hey, again, you need anything, you let us know. We'll do what we can to help out. I donated a lot of water. Baby formula and diapers. That should be on its way up there today.
The following is an elimination match. Introducing first, representing the Madness. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 297 pounds. One half of the WCW Extreme Tag Team Champions, Blaise McGotes.
Now that's a crazy thing. Blaise getting together the MAD. But you can see the other two members, they've got clown paint on. Blaise isn't playing that. What is going on, Blackberry? Welcome to the stream. There is. All you got to do is show up, be an active member of the stream. If you've got your own created wrestler, upload your character using the hashtag Totes. That's hashtag TOTES. Join the Discord. Become a part of the community. Then no problem. If you want to skip all that, all you got to do is become a member of the channel. So subscribe, become a member. One of the perks of membership is you are automatically in here. If you don't have a character, get in the Discord, message me, tell me what you want your character to look like. And when we can, I will definitely get you in. Now, there are limited spots, as you could imagine. So right now, we do have a few openings. So definitely become a part of the community. I don't know, like I could almost wait for 2K25. I almost wanted to do a stream about 2K25. As of right now, and you guys have heard this, but they're still talking about having it on last-gen consoles, and I'm not a big fan of that. I think 5 years is enough. I think there are things that happen.
A combined weight of 532 pounds. The new millennia.
I think there's things that happen that that then limit the current gen consoles, and they're already talking about like the PS5 Pros coming out. That's happening. Speaking of that, I do plan on selling my PS5 when that happens, because we will get a PS5 Pro. Maybe not right away, but maybe right away. Who knows? Who knows? Hey, I'm going to tell you, when Wrestle Wars is over and things start moving the way they're going to be moving, like it's going to be just as exciting as Wrestle Wars. Like, at the end of the day.
And from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 269 pounds, Jade Savage.
So the leader of the syndicate making his way down to the ring. Gonna come out here and make sure it's safe for his boys to come out, you know what I mean? But making his way down to the ring. Gonna be an interesting match. Not exactly faction versus faction, but a lot of big names in this match. A lot of people trying to figure out their next direction and which way they can be going. Hey, and if you guys are in the Discord and you saw what Iffy is talking about, Iffy told me that was coming. She goes, don't let it happen. Then when he said it, I was like, that's amazing. That is amazing. You want to talk about a group of people that know each other. You know what I mean? What is going on, Maury? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. And guys, we've got a link to our Discord. It is pinned up at the top. So you want to get involved in the stuff, you want to see how things are going, get involved in the Discord. Good group of people. We are building an amazing community.
And at a combined weight of 489 pounds, the Universal World Heavyweights Tag Team Champions, the Syndicate.
I do like this look. It's kind of a newer look for Dubs. Dubs still has the other look, but I do like this look. How it came out looks really good. So a little unveiling here tonight. So here we go, 3-on-3 elimination tag team match. Again, Blaise a part of the MAD, but coming in, going to war tonight with the New Blood, going up against the Syndicate. Already had two of his members in a tag team match, and it was a really good showing against the World Tag Team Champions. So, not wanting to miss that, ends up asking a couple of the members of the New Blood to come out here with them tonight, fight against the Syndicate, and now the leader of the Syndicate and the leader of the MAD in the ring, getting it going. So typically Crown Royal's like my daily drinker, you know what I mean? Like that's what I drink. You put Crown Royal over ice, it's good. I've had the peach, hate the apple. Cannot stand the apple. But that's about it. Like everything else, Crown Royal Black. If Crown Royal Cherry's a thing, we'll figure that out. There's a yearly thing, and we're coming up on it right now with the salted caramel Crown Royal. That is also delicious. I don't know if it's nutritious, but I do know it's delicious. Look at that. Dub saying, let me get out of here right now. Let me just kind of sneak out of there. Gets a light pole, and I've never seen anybody even hit with the light. Every time somebody goes after that light, they can end up getting it in. But the Psycho Robert Kemp, heck, the Psycho looks like maybe he could be a part of the MAD. And hitting some of these moves right on top of that light fixture. Light fixture now rolling out of the ring. Dubs fighting back. Looked like a double team move was incoming. But Dubs not having it. Now that light fixture out of the ring. What is going on, Young Samurai? Welcome to the stream. See, Maury loves it. A lot of my friends love that green apple Crown Royal. I'm not a fan. Now, there is one thing you can do with the green apple Crown Royal. There is one thing you can do, and I would drink it. And that's mix it with ginger ale. You go 50-50 on that with the ginger ale. That is delicious. Tastes like a candy apple. Now, if you take blackberry whiskey, you can put it right over ice if you want it. Or you can take blackberry whiskey and put it with lemonade. Life-changing. If you're of age. If you're not, don't drink. You have plenty of time in your life to drink. No need to do it now. The leader of the syndicate tagged back in. Drew now going out, and he heard Totes. He heard Totes say he hasn't seen that thing broken. He swings and misses. And he almost got it in, but ends up dropping it now. Jay Savage fighting back. Drew and Savage in the middle of the ring. The two that are, and if you remember back to the New Blood in Wrestle Wars getting ready to get eliminated, Drew Hawthorne ends up coming in, late addition, like Wrestle Wars had already started, but joined the New Blood. Goldberg stepped back, and because of the efforts of Drew and Robert Kemp, the New Blood ends up not having to face an elimination match or an extinction level match. Ends up saving the New Blood faction, and now tag teams hooking up the tag team division. Look at this! And almost a sandwich type event going on. Blaise McCoy and the Psycho taking it to Savage. Savage now walking around to this side of the ring, looking like he's trying to get. Drew says, no, stop. You are not going to be able to get something under the ring. And Drew trying to walk away. Savage not having it, though. Savage on his heels. Drew turns the one way, doesn't see it. And now Savage, seeing what's going on to his team in the corner, goes, whips the Psycho in, and another sandwich level event. Kip now grabs the leg. One. Hey, that's a pretty good one as well. I was in Vegas, and they added the sour worms, those sour worms to the outside of it. It was amazing also. But yeah, just on a normal thing, I don't like it typically. Like by itself, I drink most things over ice, and that one, you got to add stuff to it for me, not for everybody. That's why they make so many different kinds of alcohol. Look at that. Drew saying, hey, it's about time to collect a paycheck. Jay Savage said, all right. Savage wanting to collect one of his own, goes over, gets the current WCW King of the Ring tagged into this match. Recon Delta, former WCW World Champion. And Drew now getting it turned back around again. Nobody able to hit anybody with that light fixture, which we would like to see happen at some point. Recon now going for the pin. Charles Robinson taking his sweet time. Oh, Drew heard the footsteps. You want to talk about a great move right there. Drew hears the footsteps of Recon. Recon stops. Drew tries to hit him with the elbow and then ends up turning it around. Dubs, finally! Somebody hit somebody with that broken glass. Dubs now going over, threw it at him. And what was that? Hits him with the spear to the outside of the ring. This is awesome. And Andrew Dubs not even caring about the glass. Now trying to take on the entire side of the other guys. Look at this. Hits the one guy with the spear, hits another guy with the DDT, and then the Psycho Robert Kemp, in a very nice gesture, says, hey, you've been working hard. Why don't you take this chair and sit down? Now, landed on his head, but, you know, what can you do? These guys are determined to get one of them back in the ring, but right now, not happening. Robert Kemp locks in a crossface. Dubs fights through that, though, and look at that, immediately up, letting the feet go, letting the hands go. The man from Japan not having it. And I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I took that move out, but it wasn't the same move, so that move is okay. Dubs now grabbing the baseball bat of Totes McGotes. Kemp not having it. Takes him, throws him right into that thing, and like, I know you look at that side rail right there and you're like, oh, look, it's so padded. But you can see, if you look just up, there's a lot of reinforced steel behind that, so the padding, not as paddingful as you would want it to be, you know what I mean? Like, it's not as padded as you would like. And Robert Kemp avoiding some of the moves that Dubs is doing and does his own. Dubs, though, turning it around. The man from Japan, the Japnadian, as he calls himself. And Drew didn't see that coming, but I don't know that Dubs might not see this coming. And Robert Kemp with the baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, finally putting it down. The Syndicate in on the side trying to fight back. And a big knee, and finally Dubs able to get the current men's king of the ring. Recon Delta tagged into the match. Recon now said, I didn't appreciate getting hit with this baseball bat. Gonna do some hitting of his own. Absolutely, but if you send somebody in, Samurai, remember, you have to upload them using the hashtag Totes. Go to Community Creations. That is going to be the thing. I don't want to take people's cause and use them in here unless I have their permission to do so. So you have to upload it using hashtag Totes. Hashtag TOTES in Community Creations. And there it is. That is the Delta variant, but Blaise, they're able to break it up before even getting a count in. So Robert Kemp kind of in a bad way, getting hit with the Delta variant. That puts most people down. Blaise able to get in and break that up. Kemp now fighting back. Is he going to be able to use this to get in and to get out? He does. Gets Drew in. He gets out so he can take a quick breather. Savage now up against the ropes. Whipped in to the ropes. And remember this, KO's still turned on in a match where we have 3-on-3 or 4v4. So one of the only things that has that, and not really sure what that was, but he did something. Savage split open, but able to get out, get Recon tagged back into the match. Dubs looking on, and you look at who's been in and who's been out. Right now, you got to believe Blaise has got to be the most rested wrestler in this thing. And maybe that was one of the things they had talked about before. Maybe Drew and Robert Kemp take it as far as they can take it to the absolute extreme. Wear out the Syndicate, and then Blaise comes in and cleans it up. Now, we've seen that happen before, and look, not the only one with the spear. But Jay Savage able to get in and break that up, and then hangs out for just a little bit longer, trying to allow A.Dubs to get back to his feet. And it works out. So great move right there. Dubs able to get back in control of the match because of Jay Savage. Dubs now tagging in Recon Delta, and see the Syndicate having a little bit different approach. Having a little bit different approach where they're getting in and out of the ring a lot faster than the other one. Savage is like, you're not hitting me with that thing, I'm already bleeding. Huge clothesline right there. Thought he might go for the pin right there, does not. Whips him into the corner. Looked like he was going for the double team. Drew not having any double team action here tonight. And a big left hook right there. And now Blaise McCoy getting tagged into the match. And look at this. Rotro SpaghettiOs grab it and hook in the leg. 1, 2, 3. And just like we talked about, that happens, but now Blaise put in the butterfly trifecta from the leader of the Syndicate, from one leader to another, rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And Robert gets in, but a little too late. Blaise still on the ground, however. Robert rolls out of the ring. Blaise trying to get back to his feet. Yeah, that would be interesting. We'll see what happens. Jay Savage now trying to chase down Drew. It looked like. Maybe not. Savage now laying some waste over on the other side. Dubs is like, I got to avoid this. I don't know that Savage sees it and ends up taking the hockey stick to the head, but really wisely jumps out, and now A.Dubs in control of that hockey stick. Breaks it over Blaise McCoy. And it seems like the Syndicate is catching Blaise McCoy up in this match, where he wasn't before. He is starting to get there now. Dubs, so really going after the entirety of the other squad. Blaise now getting back to his feet, so this could prove to be a mistake. The Syndicate really needing to stay in control, and Blaise taking it over the top, flippity-doo-dah, top of the noggin to you. And now Blaise taking it to Dubs on the outside of the ring. Dubs coming back though, fighting back strong, and look at that. Hits him with the mist right to the face, and that is a classic Japanese wrestling move right there. Immediately then goes after Robert Kemp. But this is the part right now where it would probably be wise for Dubs to slide back into the ring. But no! Wise isn't what we're doing today. Looks like what's on the menu is some butt whooping. And now Blaise McCoy split open as well. So you got both the leader of the MAD and the leader of the Syndicate both split open. Dubs breaking kendo sticks, breaking hockey sticks, breaking all kinds of stuff. And Dubs rolls back into the ring, sees Blaise grab that baseball bat, not having it. And now bringing Jay Savage back into the match. Now, I'm going to tell you what happened right there could set up the Syndicate for a big comeback in this match right now. Rolls up the leg. And now we are tied up 2-2. The referee stopping Kemp from going in and getting Jay Savage. Gets him anyway. Now picks up the bat. Robert Kemp kind of laying in wait now, going over, looking like the guy who really wants to fight is Dubs after Dubs delivering all those DDTs on the side of the ring. Savage going for a move, ends up missing that move. Kemp steps back, however, and stays back in control. Here we go. Big left knee right to the side of the head of Savage, and now getting Drew tagged back into this match. One. And Dubs able to break it back up. And Drew not pressing the advantage right now, allowing Jay Savage back to his feet. But I say that and he throws a chair across the ring to stay in control. And now that it's down to just the tag team, you can start to see maybe it was confusing the new blood a little bit having that third person in on that match. But right now, a lot of quick tags in and out. And again, Savage just missing that and takes another left hook right to the jaw. Drew now in the ring. Savage trying to get back up on his feet. Drew now takes him, whips him back outside the ring. And Savage uses that, gets back in the ring, but look at that. Up, back on his feet too fast and back in control of this match. And Drew trying to slow it down with that baseball bat, though. Savage finally getting out of the way, putting him up against the ropes. And then taking the time, taking the moment to get out. You can see the blood flowing even more now out of the head of Jay Savage. Dubs back in the ring, though. Lands that move right on top of the chair. And another move. And you can see the back of his head hitting that chair. Oh, and does it again. Is that going to do it? Don't know. And another neck breaker right on all the debris, but Drew no-selling the move. Dubs, though, staying in control. Look at the state of that. Look at the state of that move right there. And you got to know that that is probably setting something up. Not what he thought. That's his finisher right on top of the hockey stick, right on top of the chair. And Dubs able to crawl out because of Savage breaking it up. Dubs trying to get his head back about himself. And Drew going to town with that baseball bat, gets his partner tagged back in. And thought we were about to see the finishing move of the Psycho. We don't. Dubs able to turn it around. Dubs, though, you can see a little bit of it. Dubs split open underneath that mask. And that is just what kind of match it has been. And now everybody, well, no, not Drew. But now Robert Kemp even split open the Psycho himself. Drew, the last person to have the blood still inside his body. Is he going to be able to get the pin right here? 1, 2. And that would have been a 3 count, but Drew getting in just in the nick of time. And able to stop the 3 count. But that would have been a heck of a comeback by the Syndicate right now. Again, tied up 2-2. And it's hard to say who's got the advantage. For a long time, I believe the New Blood did have the advantage. But now I don't necessarily. It's pretty evenly matched. And this could right now go either way. Jay Savage fighting through that move. Needing to get Robert Kemp back inside the ring. Especially after the moves that he has put on Kemp. Now picking up the steel stairs. And throwing them down onto Kemp. Kemp definitely hurt. Not even exactly sure how he's continuing with this match, but so far, still on his feet. But Jay Savage using every piece of the ring he can find. Now he's like, forget it. Let's get the other steps involved too. Wanting to get all the steps involved. And now Jay Savage getting that baseball bat, throwing it back down. Kemp still on his feet. Drew like, hey, stop attacking me. Savage says, no way. Drew says, I said stop attacking me. And finally Savage gets in the final blow. Now Kemp picks up the baseball bat of Totes McGotes, and I don't think Savage was expecting that at all. Savage probably wondering what that baseball bat's doing down there anyway. So he gets him, and he gets him back into this position. And he can tap out on the outside all he wants. Jay Savage still in this match. The only tap outs that count, the only pins that matter, happen inside the ring. So here we go, throws him now into the side of the ring. Savage on the ground, Kemp walking slow, and I've got a funny feeling things are going to start picking up as soon as these two get back in the ring. But unable to even get up under his own volition. Kemp now throws him back into the ring. Savage trying to get back up. Robert Kemp slides into the ring like he's trying to slide into his DMs, hits him with the elbow, walks over, gets Drew tagged in. Savage trying to get back to his feet. Savage in the corner. And look at that little possum playing going on right there. Picks him up. Hurricane Rana right on to that chair. Rolls the leg. 1, 2. And able to kick out in 2. Thought he might have been trying to get the double team move in, but instead going after the arm. Gets him down, and now getting Dubs tagged in. Can Dubs take one of them out right here? Here he goes up top. Missile drop kick. Ring assisted. Whips him now into the corner. And this is Dubs' finisher. Oh, no, it's not. That's a bulldog. Grabs the leg. 1. And only a 1 count. That has got to freak you out if you're the Syndicate. Look at this. Radio Rex in the stream. The evil and vile Rex from the LTD. Twinsies and deedsies, huh? Look at this. Now grabbing. Thought he might have tapped out, but barely got over there in time. Rolls up the leg, though. 2, 3. And now down to just 1 man. The Psycho. The Psycho, though, getting in quick. Can he use that to his advantage right now? Can he take the advantage of Andrew Dubs and bring it down to a one-on-one match? Or is Dubs going to find a way to end it right here? Well, I don't think you're better looking than Totes. I mean, Totes is one dashingly good-looking fellow in the game. Gets him with a little somersault maneuver. Now Jay Savage in. Can he end it right here? Are we going to see the butterfly trifecta? Blaise loving them steps now. Trying to get the steps into the ring. Robert Kemp trying to get the advantage on him, but it backfires. Watch out. That might be it. Oh, does not go for the pin. And look at this. Andrew Dubs taking it up top and a huge back body drop from the top to the outside, from the inside to the outside. And if Dubs can get the Psycho back in the ring, it might be all over but the crying. If you guys don't know who Radio Rex is, all you got to do is say his name 3 times and he will appear. The arch nemesis of Blaise in the LTD. Andrew Dubs now still fighting, but fighting on the outside, needing to get Robert back to the inside. Robert now getting things turned back around a little bit. Thought he might have been going. And look at all the weapons inside the ring right now. Charles Robinson bumping into him. Almost no place for him to be. Dubs flips it around again. Is that going to be it? You look at the reverse DDT action. Now whips him into the corner. And Robert Kemp able to fight through it, but Dubs coming back. And look how slow everybody moving in this match. Grabs the leg. This might do it. 1, 2, 3. And the Syndicate comes out on top.
Here are your winners.
What an absolute battle. An absolutely crazy match. Both hard fought on both sides of the ring, but the Syndicate able to come out on top and start climbing back up in what they believe, or they believe they are the best faction, eliminated from Wrestle Wars, but still hold a lot of titles on that side. Still got to be considered one of the top two factions. But now, getting down to the last matches of the evening, Jade Cargill getting her very first shot at the WCW Women's World Title Belt, now being accompanied down by B-Fab.
The WCW Women's World Championship.
B-Fab actually one of the managers of the Four Horsemen, but now bringing Jade down. And there might be something going on with the Horsemen, causing like a Horseman type initiative. You can see she won the Money in the Bank, but this is not a Money in the Bank cash-in. Money in the Bank briefcase not on the line. This match had already been set up by Eric Bischoff before she became the Money in the Bank winner. So she could effectively win the WCW Women's World title here tonight and also hold the contract to getting a WCW Women's World title shot, kind of blocking the rest of the women's division from using that tactic against her if she can win here tonight. But somebody, I'm sure, has something to say about that, and that somebody has got to be the current WCW Women's Champion, the Judge, Julie Justice. Oh, that's funny. Food for thought right there. Iffy laying down the facts. What is going on, Nico? Welcome to the stream. So the Judge putting her title belt on the line here in this one. We have seen the Judge now initially Aussie winning and defending the title belt for 11 title defenses. Absolutely crazy. Kylie winning, and then in her very first title defense, losing to the Judge. The Judge so far defending the title belt 3 times, so this could be number 4. But look, she has beat Kylie, she has beat Phoenix, she has beat Witcher, and she has beat Crimson in world title matches. Tonight, the match is getting no easier with Jade Cargill going after that world title here.
Introducing the challenger from Vero Beach, Florida, Cargill. And her opponent from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., the WCW Women's World Champion, the Judge, Julie Justice.
If you ever wondered why we're in the Bark Squad, I'm sure you just heard it. So here we go, women's world title belt on the line here tonight on Nitro. Jade Cargill making her return, seeing some success so far and getting the world title shot she was promised when she came here. Not even needing right now to use the Money in the Bank. So Jade Cargill missed WCW Money in the Bank. But right now, the Judge getting off to a quick start against Jade. And Jade had the option to go kind of anywhere she wanted to go, but wanted to come to the women's division after seeing what is going on. And you're starting to see a lot of that, where a lot of the wrestlers, even in the WWE, wanting to come over to our women's division because it is absolutely amazing. And you even hear it from people in the chat. A lot of the times the women put on bigger bangers than the men do. So Jade Cargill really wanting to test her mettle and came here signing with the WCW 2.0. And so far, a big back and forth match going on. And again, just another thing we want to note, BFAB, one of the managers of the Four Horsemen, the Four Horsemen having quite a few different managers, her being one of them, but now, and getting the permission of the Horsemen to go and also manage Jade Cargill. So what does that mean? Is there any kind of relationship there between possibly the men? We're seeing it right now from Melinda Gutierrez. We're seeing this go on right now with Jade Cargill. So very interesting. Could be something there. Could be nothing there. Could be the Horsemen just trying to help out, using their influence maybe to do a little bit of good and make the product even that much better. We have seen the Horsemen, the old Horsemen of the past, do things just like that. And that could be the thing that is going on right now. But the biggest thing is you cannot win a title belt. Title belt cannot change hands on a count out. So Jade would be wise to get out of the ring right now. She's about to win the match but lose the war. So Jade Cargill is your winner. However, your current and still WCW Women's World Title holder is Judge Julie Justice. So even though she lost by a count out, the title belt cannot change hands. But now remember too, Jade also has that Miss Money in the Bank briefcase. So that could be something that she uses later on. Maybe this was one of the things where she was just testing out what is going on. But regardless, the world title still stays with Judge Julie Justice. Final 3 matches of the evening. Getting ready to happen right here. Grunning really stepping up for D-Generation X. You look at what has been going on throughout Wrestle Wars. He has done an absolute amazing job. Plus, also the current Outlaw Champion.
Champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW World Television Championship.
Hey, yeah, I hope your neighbor's okay. For sure, Digital. But Grunning, the largest member of D-Generation X, with that Outlaw title around his waist, getting ready to get his first shot at the WCW television title. Now, what's kind of crazy about this match, looking at this, if Rowdy can defend this title, this will be title defense number 10, and Rowdy will become the first one to ever do it for the television title, but only the third wrestler ever on the men or the women's side. Ozzy, the first, defending the women's world title 11 times. Totes, then defending the WCW United States title 11 times. But Rowdy getting a shot here to become the third person to ever defend a title for double digits, so 10 times in a row. And Totes also has defended the Universal $1 million title, which will be on the line here tonight again. Has defended that, also a record number 10 times. So, but Rowdy could be the third person ever to do it. Totes has done it twice with 2 different title belts. Ozzy, the first to do it, and the only woman to do it in the women's division. But Rowdy getting the shot here tonight, really to kind of join a pretty elite group of 2 people. He could be the third person to ever do that here. And then extend his record streak, his record run right now with that WCW World Television title. And you look at the television titles on the men and the women's side, the women always defended on Thunder, the men always defended on Nitro. That is why they are called the television titles. So not easy to win, not easy to hold on to. But looking for your career, you want to be involved in a lot of episodes. There's over 100 wrestlers, so not everybody can be in every episode. You look at the last three, I don't even think Totes was in it. He might have escorted some people down, but not even in it. So not everybody can be in every episode. Hard to have everybody doing the stuff. But you want to be on every other episode at least. Win and defend the television title. That's all you got to do. It's that easy.
Introducing the challenger from Mount Olympus, weighing in at 302 pounds, the WCW Underground Internet Champion, Rowdy. And his opponent from the nearest nightclub, weighing in at 306 pounds, the WCW World Television Champion, Rowdy.
So one thing we know for sure, Rowdy coming from the nearest nightclub, is this is the worst town Rowdy has ever been in. So here we go, record-setting title defense number 10. Can Rowdy join a very, very elite group, or will Grunning get his very first WCW main title belt above the hardcore belt? Can he bring home the television title here tonight? Grunning trying to get it started, and you look at the size of both of these guys, both roughly about the same size, so I just want to check. No, has not won. So this will be his first main title belt. Had not won. Has been a hardcore champion in other places, but has not won it here as of yet. Rowdy now goes, rolls up the leg. And that's the other thing. Rowdy really, at the beginning of this title run, dominating. But you look at the last few matches, those guys have taken him to the limits, but Rowdy's still able to come out on top. Letting Grunning use his own energy to get back up. Might prove to be a mistake. Grunning now getting that thing turned back around, and look at that, doing a little fingernail clipping for Rowdy. Hooks the leg. And that is one more of a count than I thought I was going to count. Grunning going back in again, using those big body splashes. Now attacking the midsection. Hitting it again, and that might be weakening up the midsection Rowdy, so something to definitely keep an eye on. So when he goes and he tries to put on his finisher, that could be something that plays right into it. And here we go. We're going to find out if it plays into it or not. Rowdy getting back to his feet. But it looks like Rowdy blocked it and now still able to fight through. But looks like he blocked the finisher. Rowdy now picking up Grunning. And back and forth they go. What is going on, Logan? Welcome to the stream. Guys, we haven't even said it yet this video, but remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss any time we go live, share the video. 2, probably one of the more important things you can do, share the video, get it out to people, let them know what is going on, let them know we are live right now. Conducting Monday Nitro, that is the Rowdy Bowdy. And only a 1 count. So right now, you're looking, if you're Rowdy, that's got to be a little bit scary. Rowdy's starting to realize maybe what is going on. And now hits him with it again. Is that going to do it? 1. And only a 1 count. 2 Rowdies, 2 Bowdies. And only a 1 count. And looking like he was trying to go for a 3rd, but Grunning able to stop it and get things turned back around. So crazy. But absolutely crazy. Rowdy now fighting out of the bear hug. Remember, Rowdy, a record 10 title defense opportunity on the line in this match. Rowdy starting to get fired up. You can see it right now, starting to zone in a little bit. Continuing the offense, not allowing Grunning to take a break. And now remember, we call the outside of this ring the great equalizer, and it's because of moves like that. And Rowdy using his body weight, using that thin rubber mat against that concrete. So not a lot of padding, but using that body weight to keep shoving Grunning into it. And that is why we call it the great equalizer. And realize this, Rowdy's a horseman. Shocking that he went back out to reset the count, but he did. Now taking a little bit of a breather, Grunning playing it up to the crowd, probably trying to figure out why the referee started counting over again. But Rowdy's sitting here waiting for him. Hits him with a big back body suplex. Now grabs the leg. 1, 2. And you can see 2.5 now. Before, even with the finishing moves, Grunning only had a 1 count. But now with the moves that happened on the outside of the ring, already up to a 2.5 count, is Rowdy going to be able to get it in for a 3rd time? Don't know, but he got a big back elbow in. Picks up Grunning. Another shoulder block. And now picks him up like he's got to get some reps in for the gym. Like, did he cheat? Did he cheat himself at the gym and now he's feeling bad about it? Doing deadlifts with Grunning, going back to the midsection, and thought we might have been seeing the Rowdy recliner right there, but Grunning fights through that, jumps up. Rowdy trying to slow down the offense of Grunning, and a big slam. Rowdy knowing he's got to get back to his feet. He's got to find a way, or Grunning might be able to put the finishing touches on him. Rowdy again fighting to get back up. Grunning not letting him get back up. This is Grunning's finisher. Do we have a brand new television champion? We might. 1, 2, 3. And Grunning stops the bid to become a double-digit title defender, winning the television title.
New WCW World Television Champion,
Grunning coming away with it, winning his very first major title. in the WCW, now the Outlaw Champion and the brand new WCW World Television title holder. So what's that mean now for Rowdy? We talk about this. Like, obviously, Rowdy more than earning a world title shot, except currently both are owned by Horseman. Eagle Star, the current WCW World Champion. Totes, the current Universal World Champion. So does that mean he is going to take his shot and try to become the two-time United States champion? We'll have to wait and see. But before we can get that going, Digital Dogs and Herbie will face off against the team of Hogan and the Giant. So the NWO versus the Bikers right here. And what is this? Now we've already seen Hogan attack the Giant and throw him into the ring. And now we're seeing Hogan not wearing the colors of the NWO, which is already kind of weird, and only wearing the Hulkster colors. Now he said he'd go back and forth, but the Giant out in his NWO stuff. So what does this mean for the NWO? It feels like the NWO breaking up. And we've already seen John Cena, the last time we saw him was wearing the colors of the NWO, but there has been rumors that he has left the NWO, so we'll have to see that in the very next match. So if he's already left the NWO, if that is true, we'll confirm that later. And the Giant and Hogan having problems back and forth with each other, it doesn't even look like we'll have an NWO, which might be for the first time in a long, long time. The first time since the Outsiders came from the WWE to the WCW back in the original days of WCW. Might be the first time that this organization, that this WCW 2.0, this brand would be without the New World Order. And what does that even look like? Look at the state of that. Like, I'm shocked Herbie's even walking right now, able to pick the Giant up, slam him back down, now trying to sneak back in here, catch Hogan riding dirty. He does. Grabs him, and look at the height difference between Herbie and everybody else in this match. Even Hogan standing at 6'8", the Giant standing at 7 feet. But Hogan unable to get Herbie up, so you kind of wonder, maybe Hogan has injured his back. Herbie goes now, grabs the leg. Hey, thanks for being here, Iffy. Really appreciate all the support. Have a great day at work. Digital Dogs now tagged into the match. And Digital Dogs and Hogan facing off. You know, you look at the Bikers right now, and this is a big deal for the Bikers. You're looking at the likes of the Giant, the likes of a Hogan, who has been a Universal World Champion, who has been a WCW World Champion. Obviously, the Giant, a WCW World Champion way back in the day. So, doing well in a match like this kind of bodes well for both guys. And look at that big slam. Not quite a choke slam, but very similar. Now, looking like Hogan and the Giant kind of getting back on the same page a little bit. Definitely not on the same page to start off the match. And to be fair, I was kind of surprised to see the two of them coming out here for a tag match after looking at what happened with Hogan and the Giant previously. But it looks like maybe they're trying to repair their relationship. Maybe trying to ensure that the NWO goes on. Of course, You look at Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, the godfathers of the New World Order. But the Giant was in the New World Order too very early on. Fought him for a while, but then finally gave up fighting him and joined him, and then eventually left him again. What is going on, R2K? Welcome to the stream, brother. And another big left. We've seen a lot of left hooks happening in this stream in particular. Haven't seen a lot before, but all of a sudden now seeing a lot of left hooks happening. Herbie taking it up to the top rope. Big elbow drop, hooks the leg. One. And a 1 count on Hogan. Now, you look again, we're talking about world champion caliber wrestlers, and the Bikers really holding their own right now, really controlling the action, controlling what is going on inside the ring. And that has got to make you wonder. Herbie now setting up for his finisher. Hogan able to stop it though, turn it around, pick him up, and then apply his own finisher. Incoming leg drop. Is that going to do it? One. And only a 1 count. Hogan a little ticked off, but able to tag in the Giant. And at the same time, Herbie tagging in Digital Dogs. Now the two big men getting after it right in the center of the ring. Yeah, really, you look at the Horseman, and Rowdy knows he was going to have that title shot in his back pocket. So, you look at the Horsemen have always done what is best for the group to dominate the entire landscape of wrestling. So yeah, very interesting. What is going on? Dancing Serra, welcome to the stream. Your match was the very first match here tonight. The Giant now tagging Hogan in, but now Rowdy isn't going to pass up a chance to take that shot maybe at the United States title belt. And what is going on? Oh! We have seen a whole bunch of craziness happen. Back and forth, and Hogan ends up hitting the Giant. Digital now taking it. And the Giant ends up getting Hogan. Grady throws the Giant out of the ring. Digital now laying the boots to Hogan. And you want to talk about some debacles. You want to talk about some absolute gaffes and missing the mark. Oh, I thought we were going to see it again. I thought we were going to see Hogan hit the Giant again. A big boot. Now rolls up the leg. 2. And Herbie able to kick out in 2. Digital Dogs not able to get over and break it up, but Herbie able to get it broken up. And did you see that tag? That tag looked like it had a little oomph behind it. But right now, we have seen a bunch of just mistakes on the side of the NWO. But will the Bikers be able to use those mistakes to get the win? And did you see the state of that neck breaker? The Giant threw Herbie up to the moon on his re-entry into the atmosphere, dropped a knee down, and hit that knee right on the back of Herbie's head. Herbie able to get this turned back around right here. However, a huge clothesline to the Giant. And Herbie moving a lot slower after that move. Yeah, there is a lot of stories going on right now. There's a lot of little things, if you're paying attention, that are leading us into the future direction of the WCW. Now, what does it all mean? We'll have to find out. Herbie tagged in, Hogan back in, the Giant laid out. Herbie using that distraction from the Giant, wrapping up the leg, but the Giant able to get back up, get his wits about him, and break up that. Herbie, though, trying now for the second time. Can he get it in this time? Gets Hogan up and back down. Grabs the leg. One. And the Giant able to break it up again. Herbie can hardly believe it. Goes over, tags Digital Dogs back in. And guys, this is all leading up to our main event. Digital not known for going up top, but going up top right now. Big elbow, that has got to be it. Digital calling for the end right here. Will this be the end? Oh, look at that. Hogan able to reach out for the rope break and able to get the Giant in. Don't think Digital even realized it was going on. The Giant has Digital now in the corner. And look, going down, classic NWO tactics. You did get the belt. Yeah, congrats going out to Serra. I didn't want to ruin it for you if you didn't see it. Digital fighting back and forth. You're looking at two of the biggest guys. We've got 5 big guys and 2 of the biggest going at it in the ring right now. Shocked that the ring is even holding it together. Digital setting up. Is the Giant going to be put down with his own style finishing move, a choke slam? Giant trying to get back up. Digital not letting him do it. Hogan in to break that up, however. But Digital keeping the offense going now, getting Herbie tagged back in. Giant using the ropes, crawling over to the corner. Herbie now setting up for it. Goes in and absolutely misses the Giant. And Digital definitely making a better wall than a window. Hard to see what's going on. But that could be just the mistake. Could that be the mistake that the NWO needs? The Giant calling for it. And look, it looks like the Giant might be a little ticked off that he got the chokeslam put on him. Herbie now gets back in the ring, though. Takes the Giant, whips him outside with Digital Dogs. Now both wrestlers laying on the ground. Main event tonight is Totes McGotes versus John Cena for the Universal $1 million title. Totes having a chance to tie the record of Ozzy and himself. But at the Universal level, Herbie breaking up. The Giant was going after Digital Dogs. Herbie able to come over, break it up. And look at that, applying the ankle lock. But realize this, no title belts on the line. You can win the match simply by a count out. And the Bikers might be doing just that. And the Bikers end up coming away with the victory. What is that going to mean for the NWO? Look at that. The Bikers coming out on top, beating the NWO. Can you believe that? So what is that going to mean? We've seen Hogan attack the Giant. Then we've seen them try to reconcile what is going on here. There's a chance right now that the NWO doesn't even survive this. Then what? No NWO in the WCW? What is that going to mean? Questions that are going to be answered. Definitely need to keep our eye on those developments. Yeah, they might absolutely want to reserve some spots in there. But look at this. John Cena leaving the NWO, returning back to himself, returning to the guy that we knew way back in the day, in the TSW days when he was our commissioner. Now, getting a shot here tonight because he left the NWO at the Universal $1 million title belt. That will get him. That'll get him in the middle of it now, wanting to get it going, getting ready to go to work. And you look, we talked about Rowdy having the opportunity to get in that club. Totes has defended this title belt 10 times. The record for the WCW women's title is 11. The record for the WCW United States title is 11. Right now, this Universal title is sitting at 10. Already the most defended Universal title at any level. But can he tie the all-time record with himself and Ozzy? Can he push this streak to 11? Or will John Cena stop the streak now? We see he's turned over a new leaf. Will he be able to turn over that new leaf with a brand new Universal title belt? And that's only one story. You can see right now the Universal World Champion and the Universal $1 million champion making his way down to the ring. We saw Melinda already go after a title belt, coming up just short. But again, we've seen the new attitude. We have seen the new thing, and now see her escorting Totes McGotes down to the ring to kind of get a bird's eye view on maybe some of the teaching. So it's obvious right now that we see who has been in her corner, who has been trying to push her forward. We've seen it one other time when Totes did it with Recon Delta, and again, Recon goes on eventually, not immediately, but eventually to become a WCW World Champion. Will Melinda see that same kind of success with the help of Totes? We're about to find out. And it seems like right now, just that one step, just needs the one step to go forward. So maybe after getting to see it at ringside, maybe after training with Totes, maybe after doing all that stuff, maybe that'll be exactly what happens. We'll have to wait and see.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
Yeah, I do too. But I remember it even further.
Weighing in at 258 pounds, the Universal $1 million champion and the Universal World Heavyweight champion, Frankie Reaper Fingers.
So here we go, main event of the evening, last match of Nitro. Getting to see the brand new John Cena getting his Universal $1 million title shot against Totes McGotes. Totes McGotes on another historic title run with the Universal $1 million title belt. We have seen him do it with the WCW United States title. Can he tie that record here right now, or will he come up short just like Rowdy did in the last match? Is it going to be a bad night for the Horsemen? but a good night for WCW overall. We'll just have to wait and see. Totes and John Cena now hooking it up in the ring. And you look at some of the people that this title belt has been defended against. 1, 2. Paul the Thing, Dominic Mysterio, Sting, Bret Hart, Goldberg, Robbo, Hollywood Hogan, Digital Dog, Stings, and most recently Shawn Michaels, now getting it all mixed up in the ring with John Cena. No slouches in any of these. And it should be. Once you're at the universal level, like, there's no way. That's the creme de la creme, the best of the best. But again, we got to say this, and we saw it earlier here tonight. We saw Jade Cargill win the match with the women's world title belt on the line. But because the win was by a countout, the title belt cannot change hands. So, won the match, but that still goes down in the record books as a title defense against Judge Julie Justice. Same thing here. Title belts cannot change hands on countout, so John Cena needs to make sure that he stays in the ring. Needs to make sure he keeps Totes in the ring. Totes don't care if he loses by countout or not. That still goes down as a title defense. Again, it goes back. You can win the battle and lose the war. Not winning the title belt is losing the war. So something to keep an eye on. 1 and a 1 count. Oh, look at that. Odd looking maneuver. Don't think it went off right, but whether it went off right or wrong, still high impact from John Cena onto Totes McGotes. And that's probably one of the bigger things you got to look at. Some of John Cena's moves, very high impact moves, and that is why Totes cannot let Cena get rolling. Cena gets rolling, he can end your night with a quickness. Look at this. Runs, big shoulder block, tries it again, another shoulder block, tells Totes to get up. Totes swings, misses, and a big slam. That usually sets it up. But Cena grabbing the leg. 1, 2. And we almost had a brand new Universal Champion. Totes understanding the brevity and the weight of what is going on right here in this moment. Gets things turned back around. Whips Cena into the corner. Same thing. Up, down, twice, 3 times the lady. Swinging neck breaker. And Rotro SpaghettiOs reverse DDT. And now Totes starting to deliver some clotheslines of his own. Cena able to get up into the corner. Totes chasing him into that corner. Thought he might have hit him with a splash, but doesn't. Cena now fighting through. Knocking Totes down to the ground, and we might be... Oh, I thought we were about to see it. Totes grabs him. That is usually the prelude to the finisher, but Totes grabs the leg. 1, 2. And Cena still able to kick out in 2, but before you count your chickens, before they're all hatched, that is usually the prelude to the extraction. Are we about to see it? Cena wisely rolls out of the ring. Totes backs up and unwisely tells Cena to bring it on. Cena swings and misses, but still finds a way to get it turned back around. That was almost bad for both men. 1. And Totes kicking out with some authority. Cena, though, staying on the offensive. Trying to push the advantage. Takes him over. Puts him up against the ropes. Totes able to fight through that, however. And Totes trying to figure out what Cena's doing. Cena getting to the outside of the ropes. Totes says, all right, we'll take it outside then. Takes him up. Back body drop right on to the apron, but just that thin part of the apron Now taking him, rolling him back into the ring. Totes following. Oh, Totes swinging a miss. And now both men standing in the center of the ring. Mano a mano. Cena getting split open. Back and forth they go. Cena now the one trying. You can see him bleeding though right out over that his eye. And a lot of blood, but here comes the extraction. This might be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And you knew John Cena would do everything he could. Totes went to grab him. Cena went to put him in the Cena slam. Totes avoids it and hits him again with that DDT. And now puts him in a maneuver. Is he going to get Cena to tap out? Cena, the referee, right on it, and John Cena taps out. Totes McGotes will tie the record at 11.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal $1 Million Champion, Frankie the Reaper Fingers.
And you want to talk about a time to be down at ringside. We talked about Melinda coming up just short. Just like a half a step short of being able to finish off a match. Totes put in a really bad spot in that match. Cena looking like he was going to win it, and Totes finding a way to get it turned back around. Then Cena going for the move. Totes again finding a way just to be just a split second faster than Cena, and then coming out and walking away with the victory. Hats off, GG's to Totes McGotes. But guys, that is going to do it for us here tonight. Remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss any time we go live, share the video, and if it so moves you, become a member of the channel. All the money goes back into the channel in one form or another, including the giveaway that we should have coming up before the end of the year. A lot of you know about it, but it will be a replica title belt. Hundreds of dollars. So make sure you guys are in on that. Make sure you guys are doing that. If you're a member, you're automatically in. If you're an active subscriber, you're in. So, very important. Appreciate everything you guys do. And look, guys, with the political landscape and the way everything's going and the way that the news and the media and the social media and all the stuff has us dividing ourselves, don't buy into it. Don't let them divide you into little groups. You do your thing. Doesn't matter if you disagree with people. Don't matter if you disagree with their political views. Be kind to one another. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Really appreciate everything you guys do. Find a way to be nice to one another, and we will catch all of you guys in the next one. Peace.